Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right, Shalom, Mr. Brother Kanai from the city of Indianapolis camp. I want to start out by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash, Zawada, our apostle, elders, great minister, and teacher we will. Peace, best, and safety to the whole fillet, pushing this truth week in, week out in sincerity, charity, and love, and the spirit of how about you know, shout out the four corners of earth. All right, we're going to get right into it, man. You know, we can't be caught up with these rinky dinky people in this world, nor these rinky dinky people in the truth are supposed to be in the truth. You know, because if you're in this truth, then you're in the truth to gain knowledge and to consume knowledge, and to regurgitate knowledge back out to others, man. All right, we're not in here to gang bang on wax. We're not in here to say who the top Israelite is. We're not here to downplay our brothers, you know. And when we're looking at this thing, man, hey, you people are no better than the people in the world. You know, and that's why people are following behind you, your malicious ways. This is why people are gathering unto you. All right? I'm going to jump right into it. This Psalm chapter 26 in verse 4. It says, I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go with dissemblers. I have hated the congregation of evildoers. I will not sit with the wicked. All right, so we're not going to sit and agree with you. We're not even going to sit and debate with you. All right, the Lord has let the true doctrine of the word come out, man. The 100% truth. You know, whether you know, it's like the scripture say, whether you hear for bad. And what have you done, man? You have done nothing but try to take words, twist them, make things believable the way that you want them to be. You know, you have took something simple and blew it up blew it up to the world. All right, when a law was made, it's just you're really mischievous like a black woman, man. You know, not just you, man. The rest of this world, man. You know, we're not dealing with nobody. It's not in this truth, man. You know, not if we don't have to. You know, we try to stay away from the wicked, man. You know, we don't want that poison and ooze to rub up off of all those brothers. You know, so we try to stay away from the wicked. We try to stay away from the people of this world because we know what the Lord told us, man, about the people of this world. This is John 15 and verse 18. It says, if the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. All right, this is Yahweh Shai. All right, so yes, the world hated him, man. Right, because he came with the truth. You know? The truth hurts, man. All right? The truth naturally hurts. All right, why does the truth naturally hurt? Because when someone gives you the 100% truth, you have to examine yourself. You have to look at that man in the mirror. You have to be in the spirit of being corrected. You know, you have to take heed to what's being said. All right, it says if the world hated you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love its own. And we see that right now, man. These dudes are millionaires in the truth. You know, all they about is controversy. You know, they're not going out on the highways and byways and teaching. You know, they here at this point, man, just to be entertainment unto the people. You know, to give the people a good show. You know, the Lord is going to come and get the best show and the biggest show on earth. You know, it says, Salaki right there. It says, I lost my spot. It says, well, okay. If you're in the world will love its own. It says, but you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hateth you. Right? We were chosen. All right? We were chosen out of this place, man. All right, we were not like anybody else on the planet. All right, we're not like the dude. The dude sitting next to you is not your equal. He's not even in comparison with you, man. You were chosen. All right, and us being chosen, we're different from the rest of this world. We are set apart for them. All right, that's what the word holy goes into, man. All right, we are royal priesthood unto Yahweh Shema Shai. So what does the world have for us? They don't have a damn thing for us, man. Not a damn thing. It says, it says, I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Yeah, that's why they hate us, man. We don't do the same things they do, rock the same way they rock. You know? There comes to be like a spiritual hatred towards us, man. You know? Like I said, when you teach the truth, man, you teach the people that the way that their lifestyle is jacked up. You teach the world these things, man. Hey, what the scripture says, have I not become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Yes, you have become their enemy and they hate you. They hate to see you come. Oh, they come check with the scriptures, man. They gotta watch him, man. You know, he's smart, man. You know, he got to ask for everything. So that's the way it goes, man. It says, remember the word that I said remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is no greater than his Lord. All right? If they persecuted me, they will persecute you. So we know these things have to happen, man. All right, we haven't even been all the way persecuted yet. But we have been on a small scale, some brothers. All right, but we know that the persecution is coming, man. Because the Lord said that we're not no greater than this, our master, who is him, man. It says they keep you, it's like they will also persecute you if they have kept my sayings. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. Yeah, man. All right. It says, but all these things, will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. Right. They don't know Yahweh. You know, so they did all these things to him because they had an understanding, like these people in this world. They had an understanding of us. We're different, man. You know? I'm gonna jump to the book of Luke. And ain't nothing wrong with being different. You know, a kid, you know, if a kid you was a different weird kid, you know, it's good to be a different weird adult, you know? This is the book of Luke chapter 14 and verse 26. It says, if any come to me and hate not his father, his mother and wife, and his children, his brother and sisters, yea, even his own life, also he cannot be a disciple. All right, that's saying giving up all those sins, man. Hate the sin that's in ourselves and those people, man. You know, and we also, you know, have to be willing to lose these people. We got to be willing to give these people up, man. You know? And the brothers we was just talking the other night, man, you know, if I say it's time to go, it's time to go. You know, if you don't listen, and the word, and the Lord is telling me leave, guess what, man? You left. You out of there. All right, it says, and whatsoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Right? You're not going to bear your cross and come and with this word. You can't be the Lord's disciple, man. All right, and bear it the upright way, telling the whole truth. You know, consider that to your belly, not what makes you happy, man. All right, I'm going to jump to the book of Amos. Jump to the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 3. It says, can two walk together except they be agreed? No. All right, we're in disagreement with the rest of you people and the rest of the world. That's why we can't walk with y'all. That's why we can't be shoulder to shoulder with y'all. That's why it just don't mix. It's like oil and water. No matter how hard you try to heat it up or cool it down, it just don't mix. It says, will a lion roar in the forest when you have no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have no covering? Right, man. And these are like metaphors, you know, that was given to let you know that even the animals know better, man. So why so much us? You know, we know better, and we're gonna and we done better. We're gonna continue to do better. We're gonna continue to get on you dudes' throats, man. We're gonna continue to stay away from you dudes. We're gonna continue to push the 100% truth, man, to the best of our ability, man. All right, this is the book of I'm gonna end it right here. This is 2 Corinthians. Chapter 6 and verse 14. It says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what have the fellowship? It says, for be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? Right? So evil and good don't mix. We're not walking together doing good and evil together. We're walking together doing good and good, and we're doing evil and evil. They have no problem with it. They're not supposed to mix. They're not supposed to mix. So we have to be in the spirit of watching ourselves, watching we around. Cut off times are starting to be very, very more important. Follow the spirit. Listen to what the spirit says. It's very much so important. In this thing, man, because the Lord can bug us out like He bugging these people out, man. When people are saying, F the apostle in situations, it's heartbreaking. But the Lord also said the 2/3 of people will see. But 2/3 of people are not going to make it. So like they're going to be cut off. All right? 2/3 of you people are going to be cut off, man. All right? And destroyed in the day by Shema Shai, man. Hey, so Lord, is edified to the body. And with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash, double all this apostle, Ezra, great minister, and teach me well. Peace, be safe to the whole for pushing this true week in, week out into sincerity. Charity and love and the spirit of Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of earth. With that, we want to say Shalom.